Yo guys, what is going on? Nickname is just Yellow, and today this Norwegian hardcore PC gamer is gonna make a video about how to, yeah, well, technically speaking, I'm gonna cover 3 things, but they all go together, so it's kind of weird. One of the three things that we're gonna go through, what it will give you rather, is gonna be better game sense, or rather you will get the ability to use your game sense better in the game, which is very important. The other one is gonna be about you being able to pre-aim or cover your ass if you are getting flanked way better. And even though, again, you know, that obviously do require that you set up your mouse sensitivity pretty good and stuff of that nature. Last thing is gonna be about crafting by, you know, the scientific kind of way of doing things. Crafting ways of playing the map that will be favorable or might be more favorable for where you are or what you want to do. And I'm going to show you something that I just on my own accidentally discovered earlier that can and will in competitive play at very weird times, but technically speaking it can be useful. It's going to be useful if I wanted to play competitive, which, you know, everybody do here and there, and you want to kill an enemy in a clever way. So first thing first, when you want to play CSGO, you're playing on a very intricate map compared to what we had in 1.6 and stuff like that in the past. What this then means, though, is that you need to try and sort out what matters in the map. So let's imagine that everything just had, you know, 2D textures. What I want you people to try and, you know, understand is that if you just fiddle around with, you know, palettes and smaller objects around the map and you figure out, alright, this item, it actually can, in some scenarios, have some value if I, for example, positionize myself a little bit weird and an enemy might be oblivious to me standing here, because that's really weird. You can actually do that, even though, again, it might be annoying for you to execute something with it. It can be, in some scenarios, valuable. But not only that, I want you to try and understand that, you know, the map that you want to navigate on, it will have its own framework. If you connect yourself to the framework properly and you understand exactly how it works, you can be able to move more efficiently and do smarter things in that sense, because, you know, you don't want to, you know, play a map in a disadvantageous way, right? And what I then mean is that, you know, if you play a map oftenly, you will understand, like this tube, for example, or a valve, it will be in the way right here. You can stand behind it. If you stand on top of it, you can actually see people running over there. As I've shown in older videos, you can actually strafe jump down here and land on the pallet and not take any damage. Like, all of these smaller things, other than navigating, being able to, you know, cover angles because you know that they are there, all of these things here, they go together if you play the map and you consciously make an effort to understand how the map, fundamentally speaking, works. You know, like, this is a corner that you can, if you're unlucky, look into, and you might not be able to get shot. You can jump on top of these benches. Like, all of these things here, we all take them for granted and never really think of them, but if you truly do, you can learn some crazy things. So I'm gonna show you a thing that I legitimately, like, 10 minutes ago learned about this map because I was goofing around, just for the sake of learning this thing. Or rather, I was like, can I stand on this pallet? And when I did, I was like, how far in can I go? And then I saw, oh, I can actually see the edge right there. What if I had an AWP? Okay, you can suddenly stand right here. Like, you can discover the most crazy things in this sense. And then I figured out, okay, if I stand all the way up here with an AWP, I look at that edge right there, I can physically, if somebody was to hug that corner and try and look in here, I can actually see them at times, and I can easily wallbang them in the head with an AWP if they decide to stand there, which is very lethal. You can see me, I've shot it before. So in that kind of case, just running through all this in your head, you'll be able to warm up easier, you get more connected to the map, you can pre-aim better, your game sense will be a little bit enchanted, because now suddenly, if something crazy happens behind you, as long as you have the sensitivity right for it, you can easily, you know, actually take action against the enemy as soon as you can actually sweep over there. Even though, again, that do require a dependable mouse sensitivity that works for you, that you have, you know, spent some time with so that you can rely on it. Other than, you know, being able to make actually cool moves that will allow you to get some kind of advantage depending on time and place for said maps. This one right here, I've shown it off in a much older video. You can actually surf right here, which then mean again that if you are, you know, efficient, you can actually just run out here with a shotgun and smash somebody if you got a really good spawn on the A side. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Work in the, you know, play a lot of game, try and work at actually visualizing these maps and those smaller details. Hell, run around for a couple of hours offline. I've done that many times. You won't regret it. In the end of the day, you'll also be able to play maps you might be bad at even better. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to support this YouTube channel, you should check out the Patreon page. My PC is not the most quick thing on the block, so an upgrade would be helpful if you want to support against, or, you know, towards that cause. But anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Have a nice day, and don't get beastified when when you play, people.